Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the FXI on a daily, weekly, monthly time frame. We haven't looked at this in a couple weeks actually. Ever since this bounce, we were looking for the bounce a little bit lower, never made it to our level, bounced up. But looking on the daily, we're down and sideways. Macro, bearish. And we had a little micro bullish action. Kind of broke down. Did we come down and fill this gap? A window? No. So now we're just kind of chopping and slopping. No real reason to take this trade, at least on the long side. You're below the MAs in a weak position. That's what we're seeing here on the daily. Let's go to the weekly. The weekly, again, look at that down pattern. Now we're going sideways. It's a big channel, but let's see if this, now this one might go down and start going sideways here. So it might be a macro bear and a micro bear. Got to look at that. But again, 200 MA, some support here. You have some pivots. Where's the next gap? Next gap's right in here. So, and then you got the window. You know, I'm not going to draw every line in there. But right here, nothing to do. Just again, in a weak stance below the MAs, below the fib. You know, we did a fib on this one going to top to bottom. Again, if it retraced already right here, and it almost looks like it's starting to fall apart. Now we're looking for another pattern. The monthly is the one I want to show you guys. We've had this level in here since 2008. And it's one of the major fibs that we play off of as well. And look at that. I mean, you could not ask for a better trade than that. And look at that collapse. Technically, that's a technician's dream. And if you want a tight stop, there's your stop right there, the confirmation. What is that? $2 stop? Maybe you go $3-4 on it, half position. Huh. Again, I've been showing this pattern. Fortunately, I'd be showing you different patterns if everything was at the low going up. But right now everything's at the high going down, so we're trying to catch the bounces and then go short. But check this out. I keep telling you guys with these bearish patterns. You know, I'm going to cut that wedge. Is that an ugly pattern? That's bearish? It kind of went up here. It was kind of micro bullish, kind of chopping around, and it broke down again. So now look. Now you have another bearish pattern in here. And the worst part is it tried breaking out of it. And this reversal, this is a monthly chart. This is what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for this guy to be going sideways now. Because I think they're going to hold it up. So we went down. So here, I'm going to draw it right here. We went down. I'm going to look for this now. And this thing just chopping around above all the moving averages. When it does that, it's setting up go down. The wild card, though, in my opinion, using technical analysis, if this pattern fails, the reverse move sometimes can be bigger than the actual down move. So it can even move more violently in the other direction. So in this case, if it went sideways and that pattern failed, next thing you know, this thing's flying again. Again, with the government and all the stuff that's going on, that was your spot to short right in there. Period. Too late. Coming into some support here. Again, I wouldn't touch this weekly. Let's take a look at that pattern on the weekly. Again, look at that. So you went down, sideways. And, you know, I'm always talking about, you know, that down and sideways pattern like this. But then, again, we got bullish right here. Broke down, right back to bearish. And now we have this big bearish pattern with another bearish pattern. And a bullish pattern that failed. You know. Anyways, that's how crazy this is. That's how you have to look at stuff, and then you line up all the time frames, line up all the moving averages. You got to really study the charts, and once you learn them, though, it's pretty amazing what you can come up with and some of the things that you're right on. And when you put the odds in your favor in trading, it makes it fun. The other reason why, I'm going to show you one more thing. I've been showing this one for the last week too. Look, extended from the 20 MA. Can't get this far. Let's look, has it ever been, you know, it was like, okay, look at that. Extended from there, had to come back. This one was up, had to come back. It's not just bearish, it's just unfortunately everything's going up, so everything's pulling back. That was extended. Let's look at Netflix. What's going on off in a couple? Extended. Let's look at Humana. Look, extended. Let's look at Skyworks. That's why I'm bearish. Extended. Look how far it is from there. Look when it was up in here. We shorted it actually. We took like $11 short on this. It was like 11% trade, and I believe it was a quarter position, the last one, or the last half, one or the other. Just killed it, and it was just like 5-6 day trade. Boom, 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 and we were out. But again, extended. What else? Costco. I believe we shorted that one a while back down in here. Look, extended. Let's go 3M. Oh my God, here it goes. It didn't even touch it there. It's coming, and whoa, bam, we're back here. We shorted 3M, I believe, in February or March, went right in here. Look at that. We covered, unfortunately. We covered a bunch of these a long time ago. They just kept going. Never thought, I mean, they usually go back, but that's a sign of weakness in the markets, in my opinion. But back to the FXI. That's a brutal pattern on the monthly. And if this thing plays out, it's not going to be pretty. We're going right back to the lows of 2008. Look at their market. Their market went nowhere. We're up at the all-time highs, just flying high. Oh my gosh. Look at the China market. Nothing. They're trying 2008 lows. Look at that. They're just chugging away. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate you watching the videos. Hopefully I'm helping some traders out there with technical analysis. The easiest way to trade. Just study the charts. Look at this stuff. That's all I'm doing. This was all just on the fly tonight. Just looking at it, saying, okay, there's more stuff. Gap fills are kind of tough on here. I go to the bigger time frame. But again, nothing to do. In a weak stance, you might get a bounce, but it's going to be, minimal maybe, unless the government does more stuff there or whatever they're doing there. I don't know. I try not to follow it. Again, better charts to trade out there, in my opinion. But hopefully that extended move helped too. Anyways, everyone, thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.